Present. We have a quorum.
We have a quorum. I move we enter executive session. Do I have a second? I have a second. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed say no. We're in executive session. Senate Bill 105 is before the committee. It's Senator Serpoy's bill dealing with assessment of real property. Would you care to explain a little bit, Senator?
No, yeah, this is the bill we heard about Little Riots.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. When you were still in the sheets. And this is just taking the personal property for cars down from I'm sorry, this is the one for homes from 19%. Let me get my
I move that Senate Bill 105 be brought before the committee. Do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye. All those opposed say no. The ayes have it. Now it's before the committee. Is there any discussion? Senator Serpoy.
Yes. Right now, homes are assessed at 90% of the true value. This is the real estate property. And this takes it down over a period of 4 years to 15 to give people the property tax. It's kind of an incremental way of getting relief without destroying counties and school districts. And there's several bills. I don't think all these are going to pass, but I think something eventually. And that's what this was going to do. It's taking real estate property taxes from 19 down to 15 over a period.
Thank you. Any other discussion? Senator Razor?
Do we know about, I know it's going to be different for every county, but kind of a guess of how many, the dollar figure we're looking at is
It's
what I'm trying
going
to
to
get
be substantial. I mean, we're going to the first year from 1918, so it's 5% reduction in the assessed value. And then, of course, you'll go into the levy adjustment. Counties like ours, rural counties not so much because it doesn't touch ag, it doesn't touch commercial, it just touches.
Any other discussion? Senator Black?
On the rural county side, it will have you think it'll have a greater impact in the fact that we don't have commercial left in the in several of the counties that I'm at, the vast majority of, I guess, real estate tax where I live at is probably truly homes.
I would guess that's right. I mean, you have the agricultural stuff, but it's taxed at 12% based on productivity, so it's pretty low too. So yes, it would have
probably have a larger
in all counties. I guess we'll get the fiscal note here, but yeah, in some counties it'll be. In Jackson County, it'd be substantial, but I think in any rural counties, the same thing would probably apply.
Senator Beck?
Yes. So real quick. So we don't know exactly what the fiscal note would be, but it will affect our schools, our fire districts, our police, our counties.
Anybody that gets funding from this, which is all those library districts, community college districts, but there are several bills that just obliterate it, and this one's kind of taking a measure.
I'm well aware there's a bunch of this out there. I get it.
That's what I was trying to do. Do something that gets relief. And I don't have any ideas or thoughts that all these bills, even the ones because I've done something on many, personal property as far as real estate property, as far as taking cars off the tax rolls after they get a certain age. So I don't think all of them are going to pass. I just want to put them all out there so we had vehicles to talk about and see which one seemed most promising.
Thank you.
Senator Bratton?
Well, I mean, I appreciate you bringing forward the bill and realize that it is, a more gradual process. But I know we're talking about the funding for schools and so on. But I know just myself personally and many people I know had their personal property tax double just this year. So I think any sort of relief we can have, we have to, be able to fund these things, but also not make it to where people can't afford to even live or live in a home or own property. So I appreciate you bringing this forward.
I know not all of you all are on fiscal, but it will have a fiscal note before it goes through that, right?
It will probably have a large fiscal note. Yeah.
So it may not make it through fiscal.
It may not. We may have to stretch it out over 4 or 5 years. Maybe do 1% every 3 or 4 years and just step down like that. So I'm fully aware. Just like last year, I have a bill. I've refiled it. Once a car is 10 years old, it comes off the property tax rolls. 52% of the cars last year were 10 years old or older, and the fiscal note was enormous. And so I may have to back up to 15 years, which seems nuts, and then slowly bring it forward. So,
okay. Any other discussion? I move that Senate Bill 105 be voted out of committee do pass. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second. Is there any discussion on that motion? If not, please call the roll. Matt, to vote Senate Bill 105 out of committee, do pass.
Senate Bill 105. Senators Bernskoetter.
Aye.
Aye. Cierpiot.
Aye.
Aye. Beck. No. Black.
Aye.
Aye. Bratton. Aye. Huff. Razor. No. 4-2.
By your vote of 4-2, the motion carries. I have Senate Bill 190. This is Senator Luetkemeier's bill dealing with assessment of real property. I move that Senate Bill 190 be brought before the committee. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say no. The ayes have it. The bill is before committee. Is there any discussion on this bill? Seeing none, I move that Senate Bill 190 be voted out of committee. Do pass. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second. Any discussion on that motion? Not. Please call the roll. Matt, to vote Senate Bill 190 out of committee. Do pass.
Senate Bill 190. Senators Bernskoetter.
Aye.
Aye. Cierpiot.
Aye.
Aye. Beck. No. Black.
Aye.
Aye. Bratton. Aye. Huff. Razor. Aye.
By your vote of 5-1, that motion carries. Senate Joint Resolution 21. This is Senator Roberts' resolution dealing with assessment of real property for senior citizens. If you all remember, I move that Senate Joint Resolution 21 be brought before the committee. Do I have a second? I have a second. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed say no. The ayes have it. The resolution is before the committee. Is there any discussion? This is one where Senator Roberts, it actually goes to a vote of the people, and then the counties or cities have to vote on it as well. So there's 2 actual votes in this resolution. Remember that? Okay. Any other discussion? I move that Senate Joint Resolution 21 be voted out of committee. Do pass. Do I have a second? Any discussion? Matt, please call the roll to vote Senate Joint Resolution 21 out of committee. Do pass.
Senate Joint Resolution 21. Senators Bernskoetter.
Aye.
Aye. Cierpiot. Aye. Beck. Aye. Black. Aye. Bratton. Aye. Huff. Razor. Aye. 6-0.
By your vote of 6-0, that motion carries. I move we exit executive session. Do I have a second? Second. All in favor say aye. All opposed say no. We're out of executive session. I move we adjourn. Do I have a second? We are adjourned. Thank you.